but they take a verse from the Bible and it's literally that verse from the Bible. When you watch it, you know what I mean. If you know the Bible and you see this movie, you know what I mean. There's a verse from the Bible where it takes right from that and literally does that. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that right there? This is the one time where the poster was not capping. So I went to an early fan screening of Together. Now, you know me by now. I haven't seen a trailer on this. I don't know what this is about. All I saw was the two eyeballs, and the first thing I think of is this going to be this year's Substance? All right, so while I got the poster here in my hand, written and directed by Michael Shanks, I have no idea who that is, starring Allison Brie and Dave Franco. Now, being that I've not seen the trailer, I don't know what the trailer showed or what it didn't show, so I'm going to keep this as vague as possible because this is one of those movies, if you say too much, you're going to spoil it, and I don't want to do that, okay? So I'm trying to get better at the so-called non-spoiling thing. All I'm going to say is that y'all need to go watch this movie. Y'all need to go watch this. Best horror movie of the year, well, you know what? Sinners is the best movie of the year so far. Sinners is in a category all by itself. I don't want to just put it in that box, that category of horror, you know what I'm saying? Sinners right now is the movie of the year, but if I just say horror movie, at first I would give that to The Ugly Stepsister, which also I compare it to The Substance. So ever since The Substance, now afterwards it's gonna be, okay, what is gonna be this year's Substance? Ugly Stepsister was dope, but I think this is this year's Substance, hands down. This thing, it shocked me. It made me laugh at times. You know, it was a lot of comedic moments. Allison Brie and Dave Franco worked so well together. Their chemistry was just dope, on point. They're like the only two characters in this. Well, there's a third character. There's only three characters in this movie, but they played off each other so well. I was never bored. I was into this the whole time. I didn't never check my phone. I didn't fall asleep. And I not only was I shocked sometimes, but I jumped a couple of times. And there were moments of terror, man, where I'm like, then I'm even on the edge of my seat where I'm like, ugh. Like, you know how they have those cameras in the theater, man? I wish they had a camera in the theater catching my reaction, because I was like, a couple of times, like a lot of times, I was like, ooh, oh my God. I'm like biting my fist. One lady, because it was a packed house, right? One lady actually like screamed out loud. Like there was a scene where she actually screamed out loud, and the crowd started laughing. So one of the few times I wasn't annoyed sitting in a room full of people or whatever. So okay, if I gotta give you any kind of synopsis, okay, Allison Brie and Dave Franco are a couple. And Dave Franco is, he's really not 100% on board with committing to her, and she wants him so bad where she just wants to be with him. It's unequally yoked, right? And speaking of the Bible, well, damn, because I know if I say this verse if I say this verse from the Bible, it's going to give the movie away. But they take a verse from the Bible and it's literally that verse from the Bible. When you watch it, you know what I mean. If you know the Bible and you see this movie, you know what I mean. There's a verse from the Bible where it takes right from that and literally does that. So they're a couple. They move into this new town because she has a career and he has aspirations of being a rock star. And when they get to this town, they go on some kind of hiking trip. They come across this cave with a well, and that's all I'm gonna give you. Okay, just watch from there. Yeah, this is one of those. It'll be way better if you go into a blind, not knowing anything. So hopefully you haven't seen a trailer. Hopefully you'll know nothing about it. Just go into the blind. I think you will really enjoy it. So that's all I got, man. Neon did it again with this one. This is this year's Substance. I think best horror movie of the year, besides Sinners. Okay, like I said, Sinners is in a class by itself, but just pure horror movie. This is the one. This is the one to go see. Now I am going to see Fantastic Four Friday. Everybody and mama got a review on that one. I'm going to review it as well, but I think this is going to be the best movie of the week. Fantastic Four going to make a lot of money. It's going to make more money, but I have a feeling this is going to be the best movie of the week. This is the one that I recommend going seeing. And that's it, and that's all. Together. Watch it. A is what I give it. One of the best movies of the year, best horror movie of the year so far. This is one to beat, and that's it, and that's all. Have you seen Together? What you think about it? Comment really below. Let me know, and that's it. That's all. I'm out. Peace.